All right, all right, all right, everybody. We need you to share out this call, share out this call. It is time for all of us to get to the next level. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's grow, let's grow. Hello, 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 hello. I know you're like, wait a minute, Coach Sheila. I know Candace on your team, but y'all don't look alike. Hold on, Coach Sheila. Y'all don't look alike. Y'all do not look alike. Now, wait a minute. Now, y'all not gonna get me. Man, oh man, oh man. I am so fired up and so excited for this call today. And this is what I'm asking. We are asking for everybody to take a second, look around in the chat, and ask yourself, are your teammates here? This is when the accountability has to kick into high gear, everybody. These are the times, and we want to make sure that everybody, my Jesus, if I hit the button, everybody understands that this call is happening today, Dory. We want to make sure that everybody understands what to do with their business. And today's training call is going to be very, very different for the beginning portion. We want to make sure that every single time we come on these calls, that you know for a fact, everybody, for the first 15 to 20 minutes, we are going to be doing onboarding. We're going to be going over our back office. We are going to be explaining how you get paid, how pharmacy works, how many people, and I want you to drop a one in the comment if you are here, but you kind of don't really know what to do. Drop a one in the comment if you're here, you love the excitement, you love the energy, but you don't really know what to do. You don't really know how to make this work. You may not understand different parts of this business. And if that's you, that's exactly why we're having this call today, because we want to make sure that everybody understands how to be successful in pharmacy. I love it. My Tiara said, she put a one in the chat, but then she said, but I'm willing to learn. And all it takes is you have to be willing to learn. So let's go ahead, Brittany, for 1 second. Let's just play some music so we can get everybody on this call. All right. So let's get everybody on this call. Thank
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Woo, let's get into this training call today. Let's get into this training call today, everybody. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you feeling today? Hello, April. Hello, Danita. Hello, Miss Denise. How you doing over there, Dr. Daisha? Hey, Ebony. Hello, Dr. Sheila. What's going? Yeah, your name on Zoom is Elephant. All right, no problem. I mean, we'll go for it. Hey, Miss Yvette. How you doing? What's going on, Erica? Hey, 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 everybody. So listen. We are so excited and so fired up for being here with Pharmacy Latasha. We have been here for about 100 and something days. We're going into our fourth or fifth month. I do not remember, Madeline, at this time. And guys, can we tell you how we have just been moving so fast, breaking so many records? We have so much happening. And diamonds on this call today. You got some goldens on this call today. Like, I want us to realize what we have been able to do. And with that being said, we want to make sure that we take a second and remind everybody of our system. Remind everybody about some of y'all okay? We need to remind everybody of the system that we have in place that's been able to help so many of us become successful. And we have decided to be able to get and put together a slideshow. And this slideshow is going to be shown every single time you get on our training calls, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. So now, everybody, you'll be able to have a space where when you when you enroll somebody into your business, you'll know exactly what's going to happen every Monday through Friday. So that way, Ms. Price, you don't have to worry if they understand what group volume is. You don't have to worry about teaching them how to be able to, find their wallet or understand how to find their link, Samantha, because it's all in one place. And this is a part of our system. And I want y'all to understand something. That is what we are doing here. We are building out our systems here with 1,000 Families Rich. So I'm going to move myself out of the way. Let's pull up this slide, Brittany. I know Latasha, I know TK, all my ladies and Dr. Helen who always have slides. I know they like, yes. They like, yes, we got slides. So everybody that's loving slides, oh, like, yeah. But guess what, guys? It's more power. This is gonna make more having our business more together. So let's get right into the slide. Can we give it up for Brittany and Ayana who have helped put this slide together within the last couple of hours? I mean, the last about hour. If there's some things that you notice that's not on this slide, just give us a little bit. But we wanted to be able to come to you and give you everything we got. So first and foremost, welcome to 1,000 Families Rich. Okay. And the rich stands for respect, integrity, character, and honor. The rich is not money. It is this symbol. So just in case you're here and you don't understand what the rich means, we want to make sure that you understand it. Okay. And next slide. And I'm watching this at the same time as y'all. So we learning this together. Okay. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to download the pharmacy app. You want to download the pharmacy app and it should say Pharmacy International. This is a free app. When you use this app, it is going to help you so much through our business. You're going to understand what we're talking about on our trainings. You're going to understand how to find your links. And again, the first thing that you need to do, guys, is download our pharmacy app. Let's take you through the next one, right? Thank y'all. Oh, this is so beautiful. How to find your links. Guys, this is the biggest part that so many people are trying to figure out. How do I find my link? Well, if we look here at the slides, thank you so much, Brittany and Ayana. Okay, if you're doing the mobile version, this is why it's important again for you to download the app. All you're gonna do is click on your icon picture at the top. And then when you find that icon picture, you're gonna go into your profile. After you go to your profile, you're going to scroll down to your links. And when you scroll down, you're going to see three links that are right here. It's going to say your personal website. Drop a one if you see where I'm talking about, where it says your personal website. Okay, Valencia. So now your very first website is going to be your website where you can send out to your customers. Okay. Now, I do want to make sure that when we're talking about your customer sign up, your customer link and your personal enrollment signups, that you understand something. If you are logged in to your pharmacy app, if you are logged in to your pharmacy system and you click on this link, it is going to show you your pricing. You must not be signed in. This is why when you send it to someone else, they're not going to see your pricing. But when you do it, you're not going to see your pricing. You're going to see your pricing. Another thing, when someone up with you in the business, guys, if you're logged in on your own pharmacy account and you click on this link that you're sending out to people, you're not going to see the $19.99 starter kit. Why? Because the system is saying you're already in the business. So again, if you're sending these links out for people to join you, for people to purchase products from you, and you're clicking on your own link, the only reason why you're seeing the prices the way they are is because you are signed in. And if you want to see exactly what they see, then all you have to do is make sure you're signed out and then go back and click on the link. All right. Drop a 5 in the comments if that one thing right there has helped you out. Like understanding that. Do you know how many times I was like trying to help and try to figure it out? And it's like, oh, we're signed in. So again, if we're signed in, we're going to see all of our own information. Okay. So that was step 2 on how to find your links. Come on, Brittany, take me through there. What's step 3? What's step 3? Step 3, go buy your own domain name. Okay. This is optional, but it just makes it so much more easy. Okay. And one thing that we want to do is keep this business very, very simple. All right. So go buy your own domain name. Go to GoDaddy and get partnerwithyourname.com. That's all it is. Partner with Chandrea, partner with Arica Scarver, partner with Brittany Turner, partner with Latasha Watt. That way, every single person, instead of them having to copy that link that you sent them and put in the HTTPS all of that, all they got to do is go to partner with and yourname.com. That's it. Makes it very simple. And if somebody does not want to purchase that, then they do not have to. They can use the link that is already provided. Okay. So boom, it's perfect for new influencers. Sure is. The next step, everybody wants to know this one. Okay. How do I get my money from my pharmacy wallet? First thing that you must notice is in your own back office through your app. When you see where it says pharmacy wallet, once there's money there, and let me tell you 2 ways on how money gets there. One is our monthly earnings, our monthly bonuses, right? The second way that you're going to have money in your pharmacy wallet is if you are doing your retail, it's available every 3 days. Did you guys know that? Did you know if you sell something today 3 days later, as long as it's not a weekend, the money is sitting in your pharmacy wallet. You can use your pharmacy wallet money right away. You can use it when you're reinvesting in your business. You can use it when uh, you are transferring your money. Also, you can use it right here for transferring your money. Okay. So when it says, how much do you want to withdraw? You can only withdraw from what you have. So if you look above and it says, how much would you like to withdraw? You cannot withdraw $200 if you only have $107. So if you're noticing an error, it's because you can only withdraw what is actually in your pharmacy wallet. If you do have it set up to your bank account, then underneath where it says quick pay, you're going to see your bank account information there. Pharmacy wallet is connected with Pay Quicker. Pay Quicker will send the money wherever it is that you want them to send it. If you want Pay Quicker to send it right to your Pay Quicker account, or if you want them to send it to your bank account, please understand this. When you withdraw it, if you do it to your Pay Quicker, which is your virtual card or the card that you physically have in the mail, that is going to be instant, guys. Write instant in the comments so I make sure that you stay with me, okay? If you do it to your bank, it is not going to be instant. It is going to take 2 to 3 business days for it to get. Here's a little nugget. If you do it before 3 o'clock, it should show up a day earlier. If you do it after 3 o'clock, guys, it's going to take the full 2 to 3 business days. All right. So again, we want to make sure everybody knows that. And we had some questions on, well, I want to use mine for my 250 PV. You can leave it in pharmacy wallet, and that way it's going to be there and you can utilize it when you need it. Okay. Side, Brittany. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Step 5, okay? Step 5. How to read your. This is one that I absolutely love because this is my favorite screen to look at. All right. So from your pharmacy app, you're gonna hit the bottom office button. Once you hit office, you're gonna go to management. Once you hit management, you're going to go to team management. And if you look over on the right hand side, you're going to see your team management actually looks like. This is how you find all your teammates. And let's start reading our volume. Okay. So what just happened? Okay. Brittany's moving it. Okay. On this slide, one thing that you're going to notice is you see where the P is in green under Stormy Wellington? Drop a P if you with me. I want to make sure that everybody sees this and understands it. The P is your personal volume. How you get your personal volume is from any orders you do in your own back office and any customer orders. Those are the only 2 ways that you would have anything in the P. Again, the P is the personal volume. The G is your group volume. Let me explain what this means. Anybody that joins your organization, you are going to receive the group volume. This is no longer your individual volume or just your customer volume. It is the group. So it is adding in your PV. It is adding in your personal orders. It's adding in your customer orders. It's adding your teammates' personal orders. It's adding your teammates' customer orders. It's adding everything as the group volume. Stay right here with me so that way you can understand this, because I had a great call with somebody today, a young lady in Jamaica, fired up and excited about pharmacy. And she said, well, if we all join, do we all join like right underneath each other? Well, I'm so glad, Janisha, that she asked this question. Look at this. You see where it says Stormy Wellington. Then there's a green plus sign that's next to my name that says Sheila. Then there's a green plus sign next to Erica's name. Then there's a green plus sign next to Latasha Wapp's name. Well, I want everybody to understand something. We all joined Coach Stormy, but we all have individual businesses under Coach Stormy. Drop a 2 if you understand what I'm saying to you, because all 3 of us have joined Coach Stormy, but our volumes do not connect to each other. The volume connects to Coach Stormy. Our volume goes to Coach Stormy's group volume. So when people join your team, no matter where in your organization, it's going to come from your group volume. But if I join Kalia's team and Carla joined Kalia's team and Donna joined Kalia's team, I don't see Kalia's volume. I don't see Donna's volume. I only see my volume from anybody that joined my organization. No matter if they joined under somebody else underneath me or anything like that, I'm going to see all that volume. But me, Kalia, and Donna do not communicate. Right here, I want to stop for a second and ask anybody, do you have any questions on what we have gone over so far? This is very important, and we want to make sure, because I'm going to keep going through this, but if anybody has any questions on anything that we talked about so far, please raise your hand. This is not the time to say, it's okay, I'll figure it out later. No, forget the figuring out. We are here together to help you. So do not say that you don't know when we're here to make sure that we can help you. Again, these slides, and we're going to be adding more slides. Please repeat group volume. No problem. Group volume is anybody that how do we get a pharmacy bank card? I missed step one. Baby Jesus. Okay. Group volume is any volume under anybody that joins you in this business. So if we're looking at this slide that we have right here, right? Dr. Stormy Wellington, the P is for her personal volume that comes from customer orders and her own personal orders. The G is your group volume. Think of it as a group. Anybody that has joined your group at any time, okay? Meaning if Coach Stormy, if Coach Sheila joined Coach Stormy, Coach Erica joined Coach Stormy, Coach Latasha joined Coach Stormy. We're three individual legs. We do not communicate together, but Coach Stormy sees the volume from all of us because we are in her group. Do you understand that? Do I need do I need to explain that again? And guys, I have a lot of patience. I'm a person that I want to make sure you get it and you understand it, because once you start to understand this, you can move faster. Understand? Okay. And don't feel no kind of way if you don't understand, y'all. We are in class. This is a training call for us to understand how to move better in our business. Okay, then my oh, Brittany, take me back. Take me back one more time. Take me back. Take me back like 2 slides, please. To the young lady who said, thank you, Brittany. To the young lady who said, how does she get her pharmacy bank card? When you are setting up when you move your money from the very first step that says pharmacy wallet, when you move your money from your pharmacy wallet, you are going to now get an email from Pay Quicker to set up your account. Once you set up your Pay Quicker account, then it's going to ask you if you want to add your bank accounts or would you like to set up and get your pharmacy card. The card will come to you in the mail within 7 to 10 business days. But shout out to Diamond Arca Scarver. She showed us how we can use our virtual cards, add it to your Apple Pay, or you just use your virtual card and pay wherever there's a card needed and your money is there instantly. Okay. How do I find the back office? How do I find the back office on the mobile app? I see my profile. What's next? The back office, love. If you, Brittany, take me back where I can see the little office button on the bottom, please. Okay, so on this first one, you see where it says office. If you look on the bottom of your app, and I'm praying that you have downloaded the app because this is what we're talking about, right? So if you click on office, that's where you're able to find that. The button is right there on the bottom. Also, if you're looking to be able to look for your links or you're just coming on and you want to understand where your links are, you're going to click the picture of yourself in the top right corner. If there's no picture there, then that means your initials are there. You go from there to profile. You're welcome. From profile to scroll down where it says your personal links, and you're going to add, these are all of your personal links. Again, if you're signed in, you're going to see our signed in pricing. Can we see slide 1? Sure, you can. Brittany, can you take me to slide 1? Download the app. Boom. Okay. All right, Brittany. All right, now take me back. Take me through there. Take me through there. Question: once someone signs up, are they inactive until they make a purchase? No. So when somebody great question. When somebody signs up in our business, if they only do the $19.99, or right now we have the $6 apple cider vinegar sign up. If they only do the apple cider vinegar sign up and they do not purchase any products, they are not active. That's why you'll see them in your back office as yellow, or you'll see them in the back office as red. Well, guess what happens? Until they do $200 order, they're not receiving any residuals. This means that they're not at 3%. But again, right. But again, they're going to be able to be active as long as they have a 125 order in. If there's no 125 order in, they are not active. They have like a placement in the system. Okay. Does the group volume carry over every month or does it start over? Jay, it starts over every single month. And it's not a 30-day time period, it's a full calendar time period. So some calendars have 30 days, some calendars have 31 days. Okay. So you have to make a purchase to start making commissions. No, Tasha, you don't have to make a purchase to start making commissions. You have, well, I mean, your account has to be active. Yes, the company has to, you have to be an active distributor in the system for you to be able to make money because then there's no way for you to do that. Okay. Take me to the next one. Okay. It's all customer orders 50%. Yes, all customer orders are 50%. So when we get paid, if somebody is buying something from your website and they're paying $10, we are getting $5 from it. Every product that's on your website, we are getting, thank you, we are getting 50% commission. Okay. And then this is the last slide. Are there any? Okay. All right. We got a whole training that's going on, but hold on one second, y'all, because y'all have questions that I'm not sure where these questions are kind of coming from. And I do want to make sure that I answer them, but I don't want to take up too much of Candace's time. So I might need 5 more minutes, okay? Everybody, especially if you have questions, there are leaders that are inside of our Facebook community that can make sure that we answer the questions for you. So you want to make sure that you join 1000 Families Rich Facebook.com. Make sure you, here's this very important. You must put in your beauty influencer number to be able to get into the group. If you're not answering the questions, that's why you're not getting into the group. Okay. That is the number one thing. Okay. Let me see the questions. Let me see. Can you become active with customer orders? Correct. Yes, Siobhan. Absolutely. She said, can you be active with customer orders? You absolutely can. Remember, we get paid 50% commission and 50% of the volume. That is the difference when it's done as a customer. For instance, if I was your customer and I went to your website and I spent $100, you're going to receive $50 in commission. You're also going to receive 50 points because that, I mean, you're getting half the points. So half and half. Yes. So you would get 50 points and $50 in commission. Now, one thing I do want to show everybody is when you're placing your orders, a lot of times people are asking, well, is it always dollar for dollar, point for point? When you're purchasing your own products in your own back office, it's not always like that. So what I ask you to do is before you check out, there is a button on the side, on the left side when you're checking out on the app. Like, let me do it on my phone so I can show you. And then I need to pass this right over. And then, guys, do not be afraid to call customer service. Please understand that we are all new here. We're all figuring this out at the same time. So if there's a question, hold on, let me show you share my screen. If there is a question that you may have about something specifically, especially with out of the country questions, please make sure that you utilize our customer service. Okay, so let's say I was going to my cart, right? And I was ordering caramel shake. I ordered caramel shakes. Okay. Oh, oh, wait, y'all, you see this? Oh, y'all see the Pharma Synergy? Oh, I can add these to my cart. Oh, here's the incentives. Do y'all see this? I can't see if y'all can see it. Y'all see the pharmacy incentives for right now? Team builder bonuses, all of these guys, when you're placing your orders, make sure you swipe through these because good God, there's a lot I can get. All of these items are free. All of these items are free. You can add all of them to your cart, and the more you spend, the more you get for free. Okay, so, but listen, if I was just focused right there and I was just getting those two products, right? You see this button? See how I clicked on that and it opens it up? All I did was click on the total right there on the left. It tells me total PV from this order. Check right there so you know what your volume is that you're getting from your orders, okay? Let me stop there. What other questions do we have? What other questions? I hope that helps somebody. What other questions do we have right here? Let me see. Okay. You love the free gifts. Customer service is amazing. Okay. Yes, Tasha, the month. The month, girlfriend, the month. She said, is there a certain time to get active? The month. The best time to get active. I want to know, hey, mindset, I want to know what do y'all think the answer is? When is the best time to get active in this business? The beginning of the month or the end? Just a loop, roll and carry over. Okay. Okay, boom. Y'all are answering the questions. Okay. Okay, I'm going through the beginning. Exactly, the beginning of the month. Why? Because you get so much more. You get so much more bang for your buck because you're getting paid from the beginning. You're getting it from the beginning, guys. And another thing is, I want everybody to know, like, when you're talking about what are my monthly goals, what are my weekly goals, your goal is to go 25%. And once you go 25%, it's to help somebody else go 25%. Identify the legs of business that you want to work with. If your goal is to go bronze, then you should be communicating and working with your one leg that you may have, right? If your goal is to go golden, you should be communicating and working with your two legs, okay? I just want you to find your legs. You have to identify. And again, all of this comes with time. So again, we kind of went through it a little bit faster today. I'm going to come on tomorrow and I'm going to go through some more slides. I'm going to add some things based off the questions that you were asking us. And please, if you have any questions about anything, make sure you're going to 1000 Families Rich on Instagram and sending us a DM. So that way we can make sure we get your questions answered. We also want to do more of this in our Facebook community. Okay. If you have suggestions for anything, we are open. We are a team. So make sure you say something on 1000 Families Rich Instagram if it's a private something. If not, just put it right there on our Facebook community and start asking questions, start building up. And guys, some of you may have some of the answers for things that we may not have. As long as you know that your answer is correct, help us out in the chat. There's so many people that are coming in. We want to make sure that we're doing this the right way, right? We do not want anybody to be left out. One last thing I'm going to say before we bring up our speaker for the day. If you do not put your social security number when you join, this is what's going to happen. The company is going to hold a percentage of your check between 24% to 30%. This is very important that you put your social security number in. Guys, that's the only way they have to identify you. The IRS has to know that the company is paying you. So if you're not putting your social security number, or if you're not putting your EIN number, there has to be a number in there. So it is identification. So they're doing that to catch your attention and say, hello, something is going on. Something is going on. What y'all saying 5K about? I'm not sure what they're saying 5K about. Okay. Well, I mean, that's based on your country. If your country doesn't do it, then I mean, they can't hold that back. They can't. I don't think they would hold that back if your country did. If you don't have a social security number in your country, I don't think they would do it. Okay. Call Rhonda. Call corporate. Send them an email. Okay. Call them and send them an email. I believe if if you're not in the United States and you do not have a social security card, then they could not. They could not be asking that question for you. They are asking how many points for bronze. So, Brittany, really quick, can you pull up the chart? Matter of fact, I could do it. Let me show you this chart. And this chart, team, this is a chart we used to show all the time. Keyword used to. Getting right back to it right now. Let me go to my favorites. Boom. I'm trying to hurry up because I know Candace is going to give us a killer training today. Okay. Drop a 1 in the comments if you can see my screen, please. Okay, Booyaka. This is going to be your best friend. Go to Kinko's, go wherever, print them, laminate them. This is going to help you so much. If I'm sitting with you and you're talking to me about how I can make money back right away, and I'm telling you I want to come in with $400, what does that give me? What percentage am I getting back right away? If I came into your business with $400, booyah, it takes me to 6%. So now you got to say to yourself, this is including either this is your GV. Remember, your PV is going to calculate to your PV. I mean, to your GV. Your PV is also going to help your side points. So if you made a $2,000 investment in your business and it's in your personal volume, and or you have $2,000 worth of customer orders in your personal volume, it's also going to be for your side points. So you do not have to stress yourself out and which percentage did this teammate get to for my side points and did this get to of my side points. It's very simple. Once you get to 5,000 group volume, you are now 25%. If you have side points, you are now what we consider a director. If you do not have side points, you are considered virtual. That is the only difference. Side points is points of people that have less than 18% in your business. And I'll do a whole compensation plan training call, okay? But I want to make sure that I go over this and also want to make sure that this is another slide that is going to be your best friend. Guys, this is right in our own back offices. All we have to do is go down to the bottom of it, type it, look up for the compensation plan breakdown. And these are the pages, page 17, page 36, and page 39. These 3 pages are going to be your best friend. Okay. And again, I'll do a whole compensation plan training so that way we can totally understand that. But I want to move myself out of the way and I want to give this woman the time that she deserves. I have taken over 11 minutes of her calls. If she go over 11 minutes, I want us to understand. But the biggest thing that I want everybody to know is the first 15 to 20 minutes of every single call, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. will be onboarding. No matter who's training, no matter what the topic is about, that is going to be for the first 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So when you have your new teammates that are coming on, make sure that they're on so they can understand what to do. They can ask their questions and we can keep it moving. All right. So again, if you're like, oh, I'm good, I don't need to know that, then we'll see you at 121. All right. So if you got off, do me a favor. Put some fire in the chat. I mean, I'm excited. And this is the number one reason why I'm excited about Candace Holyfield. Because when we went to Turkey, Candace is on fire, on fire, on fire, went platinum. The very next month, y'all, she did not requalify at platinum. And some of you saw her on social media, how she really went through, she was hurt. She couldn't understand it. And that woman came back with a mission. And every single month she has hit platinum. And this month will be her 3rd month. She is qualifying at platinum this month. She is getting her big $4,000 bonus this month. But it's bigger than that. It's the fact that she kept going. She didn't quit. She might have got frustrated, but she learned how to keep going and keep growing. She is also one of our newest chain earners. Can we drop some fire in the chat for the one and only 7-figure spot check?
You made it, oh yeah, you made it, baby girl, you made it, oh yeah, you made it.
Really, really quick, because I don't even have enough time to do my whole presentation. I got my slides and everything, so that went a little longer, and I know you guys need the help, but I do want to make sure I tell everybody why I did not go platinum my 2nd month. 2 people who I was banking on, they did not come through. And I didn't want to buy my rank. I didn't want to spend $10,000 to buy my rank. And I just feel like I don't have to do those things. So I did not do it. One of my ladies who I was banking on, it was her birthday. She was in another country and she just wasn't studying me. She was not studying pharmacy. And she didn't come through. And then my second person who I was banking on, I guess she just didn't know how important all of this was, and she didn't come through. And it did not happen. And I just really thought it was gonna come through, and it did not. And when I tell everybody, I have made winning a habit for myself. I have trained my brain. I have, yeah, they go Kiki. She on the chat right now. It was her birthday, child. She was in another country drinking pina coladas on an island somewhere. And she wasn't studying me. She wasn't studying Spy Boss Tribe. She wasn't studying pharmacy. And she had like 3,000 volume, everybody. We could have got it done. And the second person, we had been talking, game planning all month. And she just could not do it. So it did not happen. But what I want to tell everybody, because Sheila just said that, y'all, I have really trained my mindset. I have trained my thoughts. I have trained my work ethic. I have trained who I hang around. I have trained what I look at, what I read, what I listen to win. I have not trained myself to lose. And so when I lose, y'all, it was like somebody had put a knife in my stomach and it hurt very, very bad. And so those of you who are under the sound of my voice, if you're not winning, you know what losing feels like. And so you don't want to come and put yourself through that level of torture. I know I don't, because losing, it really, really hurts. And so, yeah, I just try my best to do everything I can to win. And so that month happened. I was crying. I was laid out on the floor. It was crazy. And it took me like 2 days to get out of the funk, because y'all, I don't let my people down. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I show up for everybody. I help everybody make money. I serve. I sow seeds. I do all of the things. And so, I just felt like people had let me down. And so since that happened, I'm not banking on nobody. I'm getting clients, I'm collecting money, I'm talking to people, because I would never ever do that to myself again. So I just want to put that message out there, because I know some of you, you may feel like you losing, and it's so ironic she said that, because one of the things I wrote down, I said, do you want pharmacy to work for you? Put yes in the chat. Hey, you want pharmacy to work for you. You want to qualify to come to the next event. It is so many of us who are winning, over 226 of us went just director alone, I think last month, if I'm not mistaken. And so Coach Stormy offers y'all can only hold so many people. So now the qualifications are tighter to make sure it's comfortable and of excellence for everybody. So now everybody won't even get to come to some of this stuff we got going on. So now it's a matter of who gonna go director first to even be able to come to some of the events, because her office is convenient for us to be able to do our trainings and events and the things that we are doing. And so somebody on the sound of my voice, you may feel like you're losing here. You may feel like, hey, I'm not winning. I haven't went director yet. I'm not recruiting people how I thought I was going to recruit. I'm not selling how I thought I was going to say. I'm not making my money, on hand, how I thought I was going to make my money on hand. And so this was already in my notes to talk to those of you who feel like you are not winning, because some of us, we are winning because we just, it's just in us to win, right? And we're going to figure it out and we're going to get it done. But I'm so glad that she brought that up when I didn't win in that month of, I think it was September, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't win that month, and it hurt me to the core. And I said, baby, that'll never happen again in my life. And so I got a message for everybody, whether you're winning, whether you're losing, but definitely for my people who feel like, you're not shining how you want to shine. Okay. So I am Candace Hollyfield Parker. I used to be this 6-figure spot chick. I am now the 7-figure spot chick, not because of the money I made, because I helped 41 other people, make $1 million. I am one of the newest recipients of the chain. And really quick, y'all, I did a 2-hour IG live last night, and I said, for 2-3 months, I've been saying, I want to get rich. I want to get rich. I don't have anybody to get rich with. And I also said at the event, y'all, my name got called last to speak at Winning Weekend. I was not on itinerary. My name got called last. And when I did the change, my name got called last. I didn't know they was gonna ask me to speak, and I didn't know I was gonna get a change. But when you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. And not knowing that my name was gonna get called, I was happy for every single person who came before me. I clapped loud for every single person who came before me. I took notes from every single person who spoke before me. And let me tell you something. I told last night on my live, I said, God will put you on the itinerary. You may walk in somewhere and you ain't on the itinerary. You ain't on the schedule to talk. You don't think you gonna get a change. You don't think you did enough to get a change. Let me tell everybody something. We don't gotta do nothing but do our part, and God gonna do the rest. And my name got called both. My name got called last, y'all, for both of my opportunities that weekend. And so I'm just so thankful, and I just want to get some hope and some inspiration to somebody who are here, and you not winning. So hopefully I can help some of y'all win, help y'all qualify, help y'all make some money, whatever it is you want to do. All of us leaders who are here, y'all, we just here to serve and help in any capacity that we can. So I did do a training on Sunday. We ran out of time on Sunday as well. And it was about doing event. Well, yeah, I spoke about doing events. And so I do own the largest Black spot community in the world. And our visionary, Dr. Stormy Wellington, she also teaches, hey, we build here from event to event to event. And I also do that as well with my community and how I teach as well. And so those of you that do not know me, I have been doing events every single month for the last 10 years. I have not missed. For the last 10 years, I have done an event every single month. And I started out doing my events at Chick-fil-A because people didn't know me. I didn't have any money. And Chick-fil-A is free, it's open to the public. And I used to do my events at Chick-fil-A. And so on the last, at the training, I told everybody, we got retail products, right? We need to recruit. We need to meet people. We need to, build up our network. We need to build up our followers. And so one way we can do that, everybody, is with events. It's the most amazing 12-month marketing plan. Is events every single month, okay? And so some people on here right now, you may don't know enough people who you can even just get in your living room, who will buy from you and support. And so y'all, it is something called OPA, and it's called Other People Audience. Okay, put that in the chat for me, OPA, Other People Audience. There's really 3 parts to it, but we're gonna only talk about OPA today. Other People Audience. So those of us who had an audience, we did the work. Okay, we can do our own thing, and we still smart enough to go tap into somebody else's audience as well, okay? And so also, just because we want to make sure we keep it real, everybody don't have the money to pay vendor fees. Everybody not even active right now, y'all. I went through my downline. I was like, damn, look at all these people who not even active. I got to call all these people to motivate them and make sure they understand what's going on here and make sure they can sell products they've bought the month before. They got customers, because it's so many people, y'all, they not even active. So it's so much work to do here, right? And so what I want to teach y'all really quick Okay, Brittany, to the first slide up. What I want to teach on everybody is how to not pay for your vendor fees. Okay, so you can keep as much profit as you can. All right, so I've been teaching this for 15 years to my spa pros. We do not pay for vendor fees. The only way we pay for a vendor fee is if we cannot get around it. Okay, so what we go in instead and do, we go in as sponsors. Okay, so I made a whole slide deck. We're not gonna have time to get through it, but I will put all of this over inside of the Facebook group. So you guys want to make sure you are over in the Facebook group. Okay. So we first gonna go in and we're gonna go in and we're gonna try to come in as a sponsor. Okay. So I said, hey, these are high impact sponsored ideas for performance influencers, and I kind of readjusted this to make sure I can hit every mark here, guys. Okay. So we got in person, and y'all, they are called activations. Okay, so we're not going in trying to sponsor and get a free vendor booth. That's not what we're doing. Those of you who don't know me, I pride myself on being an authority figure. I pride myself on being at the top of the food chain. Because when you at the top of the food chain, guess what? Everybody come to the top, and then we work our way down to the bottom. So you want to be at the top of the food chain. You don't want to look at yourself any longer as a vendor. You want to look at yourself as a sponsor and having an activation. It's a difference here. All right, you're no longer just a little vendor. That's baby talk. You are a sponsor. Big deal. You are a sponsor. Your logo gonna be on the backdrop. You gonna get shout outs, all of the things. Every event wants sponsors. Okay. So you are now a sponsor. We're no longer vendors. Let's be very clear, everybody. Okay. Let's be very clear. We are sponsors. So we're gonna now start sponsoring activations through our pharmacy products, through our pharmacy team, and some of the things that we can sponsor, y'all. We can sponsor Glow and Go beauty bars, and we have our pop-up in salons, spas, gyms, boutiques, women conferences, anywhere that this is gonna go, and you can do 5 to 10 minute makeovers. We can have a QR code. Let me be clear too, everybody. Brittany, you can go to the next slide. Let's be clear, everybody. When we do this sponsorship for them, in exchange, we're sponsoring them this for them. We're doing the mini makeup sessions. We're doing a coffee station because we got our mushroom coffee. We're doing our protein shakes because we got our protein shakes, right? But in exchange for us doing this activation, we're able to sell our products. Okay, who don't understand? I want to make sure we clear. In exchange for this activation, because we're giving something first, and now we can sell our product. We got our QR code right there. We can get people in our funnel. They can click right there and buy. We got product on hand. They can buy. This is what we doing. We ain't spent no money yet. Only money we spent is our 50% wholesale price to get our product. And then we also got a lot of products for free because we in pharmacy. When we hit 125 QV, 250 QV, all these different personal volumes, we get free products as well. They got buy one, get one free. They got this, got that. So we winning right now because we sponsors. Okay, so we can do self-care Sunday soirees. We can do Boss Babe beauty brunches, and I got all of them broken down of things that you can do. Okay, let's go to the next one, Brittany, because I ain't got a lot of time, so I'm kind of rushing through it because I want to make. I got a template on her too. I don't even know if I sent it to her. It was actually 15 slides total, but I only sent her the first 6 because I see people need help with back office and how to find the things. I'm like, we're not gonna get through the full 15, but I did send her 6 of the slides. Also, y'all, we can do backstage beauty events. We can do conferences. So those of you who don't know me, we do activations, y'all. BET, Lifetime TV, Super Bowl, BET All-Star Game. I did activations in Beyonce Dad House with Floyd Mayweather. Y'all, I did so much stuff. I did activations, y'all, at Top Golf. I did activations with Steve Harvey, or multiple times I've did with Steve Harvey. So y'all, I've been able to do so many things. Y'all, another thing too, we can now start, and it's not even on this slide, but we can also do celebrity gifting suites. I did so many of those. That was really, really major for me in my career as a massage therapist and in this spa space. Because guys, we got to get to this place where we don't work making our money just with our hands. We work with our brain. So I started doing gifting suites with products, and then I will have some therapists working for me doing chair massage. Those who don't know me, I have not done services since 2017. I have a whole team who do all of the services and things for me because I need to make money with my brain and not my hands. So we can now start pitching to do celebrity gifting suite. So you see somebody, and I'll just make it up like Wild and Out, they be on tour, and you want to do a celebrity gifting suite for the cast or people who coming in, and we do it with what? Our pharmacy products. We do it with our pharmacy products. So it's just so many things we can do now, y'all, as sponsors and with these activations. So we can do backstage passes. It's so much things that we can do. Also, I want to be clear because some of you guys, you still don't have a big personality yet. So you're not going to be pitching. Yeah, we should be pitching daily, 1 hour. We should be pitching daily 1 hour to get these activations and sponsorships. And I need y'all to know that your money is on your calendar. If you can't look at your calendar and see your income producing, hey, what am I doing today to produce income? What am I doing today to get a lead? What am I doing today to make me some powerful connections? If you can't see that on the calendar, it could be a reason why you're not getting what you want, because it's not just about posting on social media. If you posting on social media and you're not getting any traffic, nothing is going to happen for you. So we got to do some other things. So we got to start doing some offline work. We still need that social media to be branded and look good in case they do look us up. But we got to make sure we're heavy on offline as well, if that makes sense. Okay. And so we need to be doing live selling as well. So we can do digital sponsored activations as well. And we can't see all of it, but when it's different events, we can do a social media takeover for them. But it's sponsored by pharmacy. It's sponsored by Platinum Candace Hollyfield, but it's pharmacy products. So, Brittany, can we see what the next slide is? I don't know if I put the digital on here. So we can do digital things as well for those of you. Oh, I didn't, but no worries. I'll put it in the group chat. So yeah, we can do digital sponsorships as well, digital activations as well. It doesn't have to be all in person for those of you who don't go outside. Also on the digital side, y'all, we can do get ready with me, your morning routine, your date night glam. A lot of us went to the conference this weekend. We could have did, getting ready for day 2 of winning weekend. All of this could have been on a digital side so people can see it, push it out, right? So we can make the money. All right. And then we can do influencer takeover nights. Our title here in pharmacy is influencers. Okay. Okay. That's our title here. It is influencers. So now you guys need to use that for your leverage. When you're reaching out to people, hey, I'm a beauty influencer for pharmacy, boom, boom, boom. I would love to do an influencer takeover night. What do you want to do that influencer? Like for me, guys, I did a takeover at Esco Marietta. There's 2 Chainz place. I got a partnership with them. I just did my 90s party there. I had no MOQ. I was able to bring my decorations. They gave the most amazing customer service. I took over Esco Marietta last Tuesday before I went to winning weekend. I do my events at another place here in Atlanta called Holland Eatery. I've been paying for the conference room every single time, $300 and some dollars. They finally called me. I had a meeting with them yesterday. They was like, Candace, we want to do a vision board event. Would you like to host it? You can keep all of the money. Oh my gosh, yes, I will. They're going to promote it on their page to their audience, but I'm going to be able to keep the money. I'm the host. And then guess what? I'm going to have all my pharmacy products there because I'm the host. That's somebody else's audience who doesn't understand. But I've booked them a lot of times to get this relationship, everybody. Okay, so we can do influencer takeovers. What do you guys want to take over? You see a new restaurant opening, a new Pilates studio, a new yoga studio opening up. You see a community. Do a takeover for them. Hey, we want to do mini makeovers. Hey, we want to do a wellness takeover. Brittany, can we go to the next slide? I know I'm talking fast, y'all, because we about to run out of time. We about to run out of time, okay? And then we have content days that are sponsored. So we got studio days. We got multiple outfit product shoots. Y'all, think about everybody who do photo shoots. Think about everybody who do photo shoots. Think about every single makeup artist where you can go sponsor any of the palettes you want to, any of the lipsticks that you want to, but she gotta say this was sponsored by 7-Figure Spot Chick at pharmacy, so you can get that lead. It's 3 lipsticks. It's nothing for you to do this to get in front of a new audience because you don't have the authority yet, you don't have the power yet. So these are other things, y'all, we can do when we sponsor our activation. We can have our sponsor captions, right? So you want to pitch this to pharmacy leaders as scalable influencer content. We need other people shouting out who we are in pharmacy and all these products we have. So we can take every product we got and decide, hey, who has my audience who will buy this? Let me go sponsor a protein shake for them in exchange for the shout out. And if you guys are really smart and they in your city, you want to try to do a live with them or something in person with them so their audience can come and they can all taste the protein shake. They can all see about the mini makeovers. It's some makeup artists here in Atlanta. Some of them I already know. I'm reaching out to all of those makeup artists, and I'm gonna do my makeup with a twist. I'm gonna do a virtual makeup with a twist, where my Zoom allows me to have 500 people come. So we're gonna do a virtual makeup with a twist, and then I'm gonna do an in-person makeup with a twist. And I'm gonna do it with multiple makeup artists so I can have access to their audience. Because guess what, y'all? Believe it or not, none of these makeup artists sell products. Not a one of them. Not a one of them sell makeup products. So I'm gonna go sponsor some makeup products for them, but I need to use their audience so their audience can come get some money with me for the makeup products. Do that make sense? And then I know somebody else, y'all, she love Pilates. I'm gonna sponsor the protein shake for her next influencer event that she do. So I can be the sponsor for the protein shake. I can get the shout out, and then everybody can come buy the protein shake from me or whatever the vitamins, whatever they want. Do that make sense? I want to make sure this makes sense. So we have monetization layers, very important. Okay, because we need money because we are influencers. We're gonna get paid when you guys start pushing all these things out. You're gonna now get monetized from TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, Facebook, whatever platform you on. You getting a check from there, and you getting a check from pharmacy, and you getting your products on hand. Okay, so we got our affiliate links, we got sponsor content ideas, we got team recruitment, we got email and SMS capture. We want to make sure we can collect everybody information. So if you are old school and you still writing down everybody information and you want to do that, that's cool. But I like to move in bulk. And so if I'm doing a big event, I don't have time to write down everybody's phone number and all that. So I try to put them over in a system, and then I hit a button and I can send out a message to 2,000 phone numbers I collected. Or I hit a button and I can send out an email to 2,000 emails I collected. If you guys want a free system, and also y'all, because we're in pharmacy, if we look back there, everybody's phone number and email is right there. We actually can email from our pharmacy app from our back office, but if they didn't create an account, you can't email them. You can't text them because they haven't created an account yet within pharmacy. So you guys can use MailChimp. It's absolutely free to start collecting your emails and put them in one space because they haven't signed up yet. Once they sign up, you can do it right from your pharmacy app, okay? And then I have because I know some of you guys, you're not 100% entrepreneur yet, and so you're not used to spending money yet. Everybody who don't know the value of getting active and moving your products and have products on hand, you haven't tapped into real entrepreneurship yet. Everybody on here who's a real entrepreneurship, we know every single month we got to spend money to have our businesses. We know we have to do that. And so for here, the only thing that we have to do is our 250. Like that's how we keep our business. And that's how we build our showroom so we can do all of these different things and hit a vast majority of these different events we can do. Okay. Do we have another slide, Brittany? There was all of them. I'm going to put all of the slides. It's 15 slides total. I'm going to put all of them in the Facebook group. Okay. And then we says, so y'all screenshot this, everybody. I have an exact pitch for everybody. I have multiple. All right. So everything is about positioning. Okay. You are a pharmacy influencer. You're sponsoring an activation proposal. Do y'all see this? This is the intro and the positioning. This is how you go talk. Don't go talking like your hands and shaking. This is an email. All right. And let me tell y'all, when I go to events, those of you who do not know me, I go to about 2 to 4 events a week. I live in Atlanta. I go to about 2 to 4 events a week. So I'm always keeping a revolving door for how I meet people in my network. Like I got to do a bunch of calls. I did calls yesterday. And let me tell y'all something. A lot of people have already joined pharmacy. They never did nothing. And they under somebody else. Right. But whoever they joined with, they didn't reach out. They didn't talk to them. So they seeing who got changed. They seeing who active. They reaching out. Y'all, I talked to 3 people yesterday. They was already under other people. They couldn't even join with me. And I'm like, and they only did the $19 kit. The 3 people, none of them had done anything. And I'm like, okay, let's log in. Okay, you're under co-storming. I'm like, if you didn't do anything, you probably even under co-storming no more. Let's log in. Let's find out who you are under. I found out who one person was under. I said, let me text. I got her phone number in my phone. And I sent her phone number so she can reach out to her because now they want to get active, y'all. They want to get beat. So actually, y'all, we're all helping each other. Everybody who is active, everybody who got their chains, everybody who is posting every day, it's helping the whole 1,000 family rich as a whole, because people are reaching out to who they want to reach out to. But because we do integrity, we not taking nobody from nobody. We not saying, hey, go make another account. No, you already signed up. Let's find out who you signed up with and let's get you connected with your people. Do that make sense? Okay. And so we got the proposal. Y'all gonna be a partnership opportunity. Is your brand, your event, whatever the name is. On another slide, y'all, when you reach out, you're gonna change it. If it's your event, and you want them to host or come or whatever. But if it's somebody's event, you're gonna make sure you change the name. So if my event, shout out to TK Walker, she said something about lemon drops and lamb chops. I said, oh yes, I'm definitely doing an event called lemon drops and lamb chops, right? So if my event is lemon drops and lamb chops, and I want to partner with a makeup artist, I'm gonna say lemon drops and lamb chops, powered by seven figure spot chick, platinum beauty influencer at pharmacy, and I'm gonna have an X, and then I'm gonna have my main makeup artist, which is Hannah Ali. That's gonna be on my cover of the proposal. And everybody, you guys can go to Canva and type in proposals. Thousands of them will appear for you. You just add the pictures and the words. It's already set up for you. You can go right there and just add what you want, and then you just change the cover every single time to make sure it's customized for who you sending it to. It's already there. Just go Canva and type in proposals, okay? So now, y'all, we have an opening. Hi, my name is Candace Holyfield Parker. Um, no, I'm saying hi. Hi, Hannah. My name is Candace Hollyfield Parker. I'm a platinum. Make sure you put, if you're a director in pharmacy, put director. If you're a bronze, whatever. So I am a platinum pharmacy influencer and beauty entrepreneur. Boom, boom, boom. So y'all screenshot this. I want to make sure y'all have it. And then you're going to choose what type of activation concept that you want. Do you want to do glow and go beauty bar? What's the location? What's the audience? What's the estimated reach? I also did one for wellness. I don't know if I sent it to Brittany or not. Brittany, do I have another slide or is all of them? I have one, y'all, for
That was it.
wellness. Okay, that was all of them. Okay. So I want to make sure y'all screenshot this. I am gonna put all of this over in the Facebook group for you guys. Okay. When you guys are doing the sponsor activations, I'm gonna put this in the group. You're also gonna add value for you sponsoring. Every event, you need to deliver something to them other than the activations, okay? So we can tag that event 3 to 5 times on IG stories. We can do 1 to 2 reels for them and tag the event or the host, whoever. We can do one IG live or event recap. We can do an email or SMS shout out for them. Those going to be some deliverables. You're going to add this in your proposal because you're adding value to them, okay? Okay. And what does these activations consist of? Live pharmacy product demos, mini makeovers, skincare consultations, QR codes, affiliate links for instant shopping, branded content creation, real stories, lives. Okay. Also, everybody who is here, you need to look at all of your platforms and see what your reach is. So when you're reaching out, you can give them a combined reach so they can say, yes, I want this sponsor to come. Now my event can reach out to an extra, 10,000 people, a million. Some of us, y'all, we got 1 million plus reach. You guys got to go see what your reach is on all the platforms and add the number together and put that as your total reach across all of your platforms. Okay, do y'all have that? And then we have another thing we have really quick, because I know we're gonna run out of time and I want to make sure I can answer questions. How to turn this into five. Those of y'all who don't know me, I like big money, okay? I love 30K plus months. That's just what I love. I've been making 30K month, y'all, for probably since 2017. I've been making 30K to $200,000 a month since 2017. Those of you who are new here, and if you don't know me, okay? But everybody has to start somewhere. And so one of my slides, I didn't send it to Brittany, but I want y'all to write this down. How do we turn this into 5K to 20K months? One in-person activation, we need a goal of 2,000 to 5,000 from one activation. When we was in the other company, we did a big activation, y'all. My team, we made $10,000 from one event. I ain't gonna tell y'all the name of that event because y'all gonna try to go get you a booth, and I'm already locked in for that event in April, so I can't tell y'all the name of that one. But I'm going for another $10,000 weekend, y'all. It's one activation, and the booth, y'all, cost $2,500. I got it for free. I didn't pay because I sponsored Chair Massage. I sponsored a spa lounge and that event. So it saved me $2,500 and we profited $10,000 as a team. It was 6 of us. Everybody made $1,000+ from that one event that they did not have to pay for. $10,000 on that one event. So one event, if it's 4 weekends, 4 weeks, imagine you doing, let's say 4 activations. Let's say you make 2K, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's 8,000. You making six figures. This just from the weekend. And because I live in Atlanta, we do events every day here. So we can go do an activation every single day here in Atlanta because that's just how Atlanta is, right? And then you guys can get weekly, get ready with me, sponsor reels. You'll make $1,000 for the month just from that. Because you're gonna once your reels once you start getting monetized, you guys need to be getting at least $1,000 from your monetization minimum. Okay, and then you're gonna have your monthly glow challenges so people can buy from you. It's $3,000 from whatever that challenge. So, because Stormy might have a challenge, so you don't have to do your own or whatever. That's another $3,000. We have brand and local collabs, stacked exposure. You're gonna get your recruitment from your event, and that's gonna equal your residual income. So just from in-person activations alone, y'all, it's $5,000. That's just off top. Who don't understand? It said you are monetizing attention, trust, and experience. I want to make sure y'all have it. This is gonna be your return on investment because to do this, you gotta have products. You ain't got no products, you can't even do the activation because you got to have the products, okay? You're going to get direct product sales, influencer-generated content, team recruitment leads. You bring in trust through your live demos, and you get local and digital exposure. Do y'all have that? I know it is 2:02, and I know everybody's attention span is short. If it's okay with Brittany, do we got like 10 minutes for Q&A? I got another meeting at 2:30. So let me
Yeah,
know if
she
I can.
can.
Okay, do anybody got a question? And I'm putting all of the slides, all 15, in the Facebook group right now.
Miss Story, go.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. How you doing, Coach Candace? You always give us so much amazing free game, and I know you get big money for this, so I take none of this for granted. You said one thing that triggered because I've been trying for a long time to grow my Instagram. Are reels the best way to get your Instagram to monetize, or are there some other tips for Instagram? Because Facebook, I've been on Facebook forever. People just over there looking. They ain't doing nothing. I need to get some traction over on Instagram. And I know I need my page cleaned up a little bit, but are reels the way to go?
So it's going to be a combination of all of the tools. So it's a combination of reels. It's a combination of, it's called carousels, where you do a post or a video, but you click and you can do 20 posts or videos. So that's a post, that's a carousel. Then you got actual reels, and then we have our actual DM. Everybody on the side of my voice, you need to have like a link tree or something. It can't just be your pharmacy link. If it's only your pharmacy link, guys, when they click that, and then they click off, you need to have like a link tree, which is free. So when they click the link tree, they got multiple things to look at, and they stay on your page longer. People are actually DMing you, they stay on your page longer. Those of you who understand this is a real business, we pride ourselves. We have a app that, some of you guys might have 9 to 5 jobs, right? You can't be in your DMs and things like that all day. We use this app. It's called Mini Chat, ManyChat. So it's a bot pretty much working for you all day long. It keeps your page active. Many of you, those of you who got the time, if you got the time, you need to be liking like 100 things a day or leaving 100 comments to get your algorithm going. Many of you are not doing that. And so you're not getting in the algorithm enough, or you're not making the type of content that's going to attract the people to you so they can push it out, if that makes sense. So for me, I'm heavy in my IG stories every day. I'm heavy in my DMs every day. I'm always getting engagement on my page. Also, when you guys do post on your page, the first hour is the most important. Everybody who replies to you needs to immediately try to send a message back to them. But if you can't do that, your bot will do that for you. And that bot that most of us use is called Mini Chat, ManyChat. It is not free. It costs $34 a month. Really quick too, not to shade nobody, y'all, but if we really want to do business, y'all, we gotta spend money. We see our visionary. She took all us to Turkey off the bat. She paid, all us went to Turkey. She's done all these different events with conference rooms, and she flew here. She's like, money got to get spent. And of course, if we ain't got no money, we got to work up to get some money. if that makes sense. So even myself, y'all, I'm in pharmacy. I do those events every single month. I've been spending $350 a month on a conference room, inviting my pharmacy team to the event to try to help them, go direct to sell their products and make money. Like I'm doing, like the people giving me the space this time on January 4th, about time. So now that event, I don't got to put, and I got to buy the vision board. I got to buy the supplies though, but it's for my team. You know what I'm saying? But I kept on paying there to build a relationship with that company, if that makes sense. So y'all got to use all of the tools on any of the platforms, but it's really about the engagement. If you're not getting no engagement, they're not going to push it out. You need the engagement. So even myself, what I do for a living, I teach marketing when I'm teaching you guys, but I put something funny in between so I can get the engagement. Like when I got my necklace. If you guys saw my video, did y'all see me throwing my purse and kicking and all of those things? That was intentional. I need the comments. You see what I'm saying? I really did mean it. It was a real time reacting. If you guys see my 90s party, I'm always kicking my leg up. I'm doing things so I can get that engagement. And so when I got my chain, y'all, that night, y'all, it went to like 20,000 some people. They're gonna push me out. You see what I'm saying? So everybody who's really not into social media like that, other people got their chains, but that's their character. That's how they act. But me, baby, I'm over the top. I got a chain. I was the last name to get caught. I'm throwing my Versace purse. I'm dang, baby. I caught the Holy Ghost. Do you not hear me? Gave God praise first. Kicked that leg. It was all intentional because I'm a OG content creator. I'm a OG marketer. Do that make sense? And because I've been doing these things so long, y'all, it's second nature for me to act that way all of the time when I'm in a space to, kick my leg up and act a fool like that. Do that make y'all? I literally was about to throw up. I don't know if y'all heard in my video, like I was so taken aback because I just really thought I wasn't gonna get one because I'm like, damn, TK do more trainings. Everybody just do more trainings. They went emerald. I didn't go emerald yet. I didn't go platinum 1 month. Robin had been here years before me, holding it down. So I just was like, I haven't even done enough yet to get a necklace. So I just didn't think I wasn't gonna get one. So baby, I got the Holy Ghost. Do you hear me? So all of that plays a part because I know I make a lot of money from my Instagram, y'all. That's my biggest piece of real estate. And I will tell you guys, I merged my Instagram page to automatically go to my Facebook page. And by default, I monetize on Facebook, a platform I don't even be on. But because my Instagram content is so good and it just automatically goes to Facebook, I'm now monetized over there. And it's just one button that I hit to now get a check from two places. So you guys should be getting like $1,000 just for monetization. In addition to doing the activations, getting another $5,000 difference. Y'all, that's putting y'all at 6K right there. Everybody can make six figures from being an influencer and pharmacy, no matter how many followers you got, if that makes sense. Did anybody else have a question, Brittany?
Yes, we got Miss Vanessa.
Thank you, Candace. Yeah. So I had a question. How do you decide or how do you calculate how much to bring like when you're doing an event?
No, that's good. So to be honest, those who don't know me, I work a lot. And some days I'm a little bit tired than others. But today I got a lot of energy. I just bring my showroom, I need to have, and plus me personally, I kind of already know how many people are gonna be there. So if I'm doing my own events, I see how many people registered. And so I try to bring, hey, do I got 4 shampoos? Do I got, 3 of these? So you guys at least, 1 to sample, 3 or 4 to sell. So, it needs to make sense. So for me, I built a showroom. I've been in pharmacy since August. So I kind of got a mixture of pretty much everything we sell. And then we get a lot of things for free too. So that helps as well. But I try to bring at least anywhere from, and it also based on y'all how much money I want to make, if I be completely honest. Like y'all, some days, because we all should have our quotas. And so for me, like I told y'all, I make anywhere from $30,000 to $200,000 every single month since 2017. So if I'm going for a 200K month, I'm going to be more, aggressive than if I'm going. Let me tell you everybody something too. A 30K month is a bad month for me. Okay, that's a bad month for me. So like right now, we at the end of the year, I gotta pay the goddamn IRS. Motherfucker gotta get aggressive over here. I gotta pay the IRS. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all might see us making this money. All this money is not ours, okay? We gotta pay the IRS. So I gotta make some extra money because I gotta.
Right, right.
So I'm going to be more aggressive. So I'm going to have more products, but I'm going to invite more people. So if I normally, try to get 20 people, I'm going to take it up to 30 people. Take
Gotcha.
it up to 40 people because I need to make some extra money because I got to pay my big old tax bill for all this money that I made. I got to pay the IRS. So I try like things that I know gonna sell well, like Flunted, the perfume. I always have extra of those things because I got a proven track record that Paprika Gel, perfume, and Flunted. Those are my top three best sellers. So
Mhm.
I always bring
Are most of your events paid or are most of them free to attend?
because of my influence. Most of them are paid because of
Yeah,
my
I hear you.
because of
Okay.
my because of my influence. But I do a lot of free speaking and I make money from the stage. So I'm at those events actually for free, but I leave with money. Anywhere, we have to do that on another class, chat about
Okay,
speaking.
I hear you.
Speaking a
So
whole
good.
nother, who y'all want to get paid? Go start speaking about wellness. Go start speaking about confidence and beauty through makeup and losing weight. And that's a whole nother class. So, but my top sellers, I always bring more. So if I know Paprika, I'm gonna bring 8 Paprikas. My perfume, I'm gonna have 3 of each perfume. My Flunny, I might bring 10. And y'all, now it's New Year's. I'm gonna have a lot of Paprika and a lot of Flunny because people want to tighten up and lose weight.
Yeah, got you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else got a question?
Miss Danita,
Hello, hello. Great afternoon, 1000 Families Rich. Thank you so much, Seven Figure. I appreciate you. So I have a question about the events and the sponsorship. When I'm looking at events and if they offer a sponsorship, I don't see it where you're able to do anything other than pay a larger fee. Are you researching RFP requests for proposals for you to send in a proposal, or how does that work?
No. So when I was able to speak at Winning Weekend, this was the one. She was like, Candace, tell them how you run your spa. And so I knew everybody in the room did not have a spa. So I'm like, what can I say that'll benefit everybody? And one of the things that I teach all my spa pros is to sponsor events. And so we don't care what event it is. We're just pitching, but it's not we're pitching, it's an activation station that we're pitching to them. So when you pitch, so like when we do the celebrity gifting suites for BET, that's the only event, well, 2 events I never got free was BET and Super Bowl. I never got them two. It's too much money there. They don't need my little free activation, if that makes sense. So I know when I do those 2 things, I know I got to pay to play over there, which is cool. But that's just 2 events out the year. I got the whole year to do 365 events if I want to. You see the difference? So if I got to pay for 2 of them, it's all good. And those 2, let me tell y'all, when I did Super Bowl last year in Vegas, y'all, I spent $30,000 on activations. I could not get them free. I spent $30,000, but I got relationships with these all these NFL players. They sit on the board, and I also got an article in Fox Sports. So we're gonna send out proposals weekly or however you want to, and you're sponsoring an activation station. You're not sponsoring to you. So that's the thing. What happened at the Winning Weekend? You guys are thinking about being a vendor. This is not vendor. This is a sponsorship, and you're sponsoring an activation. So you got everybody on the sound of my voice. You guys have to decide what it is that you want to, what type of activation you want to sponsor. Do you want to sponsor, like it's New Year? Do you want to sponsor a weight loss activation? And we running out of time. I had a whole presentation, but y'all, it's this app that we use, and we plug the thing up to our phone, and the people get on this scale, right? And it tells us how much they weigh. It tells us they BMI. When people see how fat they really is, they're gonna buy all of your Flunted with no problems, with no question asked, because we ain't the experts. It's an app that's telling them your BMI is this. You got this much body fat. You got this. So we can now go, depending on the event, we can sponsor a weight loss, or we don't have to call it weight loss. We can say, a health activation where we showing people, hey, your BMI, your body fat, what you can do, because we want people to be more healthy. Some of you guys may know nurses, y'all. We sponsored blood pressure checks. There's so many big events around the country, and those things about this, y'all, is not just your city. We go around the country and do this. This is how we build our online platform, because we go around the country and do it. We don't just do it in our city. We fly everywhere. So what do you want to sponsor? What type of activation? Do you want to sponsor the wraps for Flunted? Yeah, we sponsor lipstick lounges. Where we got all of now, because I've been in another beauty company before this one. Um, so now you can sponsor a lipstick lounge where you got, what is the name of the app? I don't know the name of it. I haven't used it in forever. The ladies, I have to find it. I don't know the name of it, but I'll find it for you. It's a app you buy. It's on Amazon. It's a
Okay.
scale that comes with an app. Crystal, do you know the name of it? It's a scale and it comes with an app. So when they step on it, it's plugged up to your phone and it's gonna read out everything for them. Crystal gonna find it. So you guys, many of y'all love the coffee. Why you not sponsoring a coffee station for somebody? Sheila just made the protein shakes for me. They was really good. I can go sponsor a shake bar, a protein shake bar for somebody event. But I got all my pharmacy products. I'm only sponsoring this. They told me I can get 15 shakes out of a thing. I could take $200. Let me tell y'all something too. I go out to big events though too. I don't go out to little baby events. I go out to big events. I need a lot of people to be there. My money gonna be guaranteed. Do that make sense? I can do small events, which is cool. Like if it's during the week, you know what I'm saying? But on my weekends, I'm going out to big events and I'm sponsoring those big events because my money is always guaranteed at a big event. So I've did small events before and it's cool, but I go out to big events. So it's called a body analysis scale. Thank you, Siobhan. There we go, y'all. If y'all go to Amazon, it's called body analysis scale and it's super cheap and it comes with an app. So everybody who want to do Flunny, it's gonna be January. We can go crazy with Flunny. We can go crazy with our a lot of us doing our makeup with a twist. Those of us who was in Miami, like we finna go crazy with our makeup with a twist. Y'all can do coffee stations. Y'all can do the protein shakes. We can do the lipstick. It's called a lipstick lounge. You know, a lot of people don't wear lipstick. They think red don't look good on them. Baby, they get that red on them, they a new woman. You see what I'm saying? So it's so many different things we can do. We got our brand new brow pencil. You guys can just simply fill in brows and then sell the brow pencil. But now you got your other stuff you can sell too. So y'all, it's so much stuff we can do with this activation that I'm talking about. It's a lot of things we can do with it. So don't think about vendor. We're sponsoring, and then when they want you to pay a fee, you ain't doing that event. You're gonna keep on pitching, and somebody gonna tell you yes. So women conferences, y'all, it's unlimited. What we can do, y'all been doing it for 15 years, and so that's why I'm giving you guys the scripts more so for pharmacy, and not the script we use for spot pros. But I just changed the wording around, and I have it. I'm gonna put it in the Facebook group for everybody. So don't think about vendor, everybody. Nobody thinks about vendor. Everybody thinks about sponsor activation. It's a different there. And you're doing this to give the guests an added value and an added experience so they don't have idle time. Have you guys went to events before and everybody just sitting around looking fucking stupid? They just sitting around looking stupid. No, come over to the lipstick lounge. Come over here to the wellness lounge. Come over here to the coffee lounge. Come over here to the protein shake lounge. Whatever it is that we want to do. So it's levels of how we can do it if that makes sense. And we can do this, y'all, for any event. Wellness can be used for anything. The boat show, gun and knife show. We can use wellness anywhere because that's gonna fit in any place. But our other things, like women's conferences, we can do more makeup, wellness there too, lipstick lounges and things like that. So y'all just keep that in mind too. And then those of you who don't want to do the activations, you can go in and sponsor because you can do your gift bags or your gifting suite for the VIPs or all of the speakers. Y'all see the difference here? It's levels to these activations and sponsorships, but we know people need training on the back office, so we got limited time on. When they call me back, we'll talk more about. When they let me come back again, y'all. Okay, I think I'm doing an 8 o'clock call tonight too. So definitely invite all y'all spa pros, beauty pros, invite all them on there tonight as well for 8 o'clock. Cause I think I'm doing 8 o'clock. I have to ask Coach Erica if it's a confirmation for that. One more question, Brittany. I gotta go.
Samantha.
She said, "How does the?" Oh, I have to do a whole training on Flex Card, girl. We only got time to do Flex Card. Go ahead, Samantha. I apologize.
Oh, no problem. Well, thanks for the training. That was awesome. So I have a question on like, you know how we're recruiting, we're meeting so many people, we have our businesses, we have our family, our contacts, our this. There's a lot of contacts. So how do you manage your contacts? Like what do you use a CRM? Like because I'm finding that like the follow-up because I realize that the power is really in the follow-up, but like what CRM like should we really be using to manage all the people that we're meeting?
No, so that's great. Because guys, we all know our visionary, Dr. Stormy Wellington. She's 18 years, into network marketing. And she teaches us, to write down people's names and phone numbers, and we should, do that. But like you said, you may want to have just an added system to that. We should write down names and phone numbers, everybody, and we should follow up with everybody. Just me personally, though, because I'm already of influence. I will forget to follow up or whatever. So I do have a system. It's not a CRM system, but I have a text message system um that I use. If you guys I will put it in my IG stories and I will put the link there. They do have a free trial. And again, guys, I don't talk about this stuff over here in network marketing because many of you're not used to investing like this. You're not used to investing in a system or a virtual assistant or just simply even getting active. Everybody's not used to investing on those levels. So I don't kind of talk about this stuff over here, but I do use a text message marketing system. And let me tell y'all something. Every time I send out a text, I make money every single time. And I probably text anywhere from 2 to 4 times out the week. So it's like a constant. I really don't got time to teach this, but it's called a
Mhm.
custom. It's called a customer journey. So if you
Oh,
guys are at an event or you're at a store and like how Stormy shows her videos where she's at Macy's and she's see somebody and she's like, take my phone number. And then we need to get the people phone number. We do got to follow up with them. We got to put them through a system, a customer
mhm.
journey system to get them to eventually buy a product, come to an event, or join the business.
Mm.
So I'm gonna
Oh,
put the link to it in my IG stories. You'll be able to click it. Those of you who my Instagram is 7 figure spot chick. Y'all can DM me. I can send you the link. But I'll put it in my IG story too. You can just click it and then go sign up as well. But you can DM me. I can send it to y'all because it's a
oh,
the link I got. It'll give you a free trial, so you don't have to. I'm trying to show y'all things that you don't have to spend money up
yeah.
front yet to get the stuff you want. But it do cost $34 a month. But I don't care about paying $34 a month. Every time I text out, I'm gonna make $34.
So once you text out, then their names there is like logged in on the back end.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
gonna you're gonna see the date that they joined. You're
Mm.
gonna see their name and their phone number, and I think you see their age and their city as well. So
Ooh.
you can download. Like if you say I don't want to pay this no more, my free trial is up. Try to get as many as you can during the free trial if you're not ready to pay $34. Because you can download the list and then do whatever it is you want to do with it as well. But
Okay.
I've had mine for ever. I got like 5,000 phone numbers on mine.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope this was helpful. I apologize, guys, that I had to rush through it and I couldn't fully go through the whole training, but we are trying to make sure everybody know how to use the app, not know how to use the back office, and then different people who are speaking. They, we're coming in with different things we have done that's proven to work. So when they invite me back, we can talk about this more and some other things. I will make sure to have another amazing training for you guys for absolutely free. Give it up to our visionary, Dr. Stormy Wellington, and VP Sheila Monique, and all of our amazing leadership team. And I'm honored to come here and give value and serve. And don't have to charge y'all, because some of my clients on here, y'all, they pay me $3,500. Some of my clients on here, child. Okay. So I'm making sure I earn my chain. Okay. I'm making sure I earn my chain. So I'll see y'all tonight at 8. And then I'll see y'all the next time they call me back. Thank you guys so much.